Annie stepped on a trap, and the stone door slammed shut instantly, trapping her underwater. If she couldn't find a way out within 3 minutes, she would drown. I grabbed Annie and tried to give her mouth-to-mouth to pass her some oxygen, but she pushed me away in disgust. I explained that I was just trying to share air. After taking a breath of fresh oxygen, she started looking for a way to disable the mechanism, but after several failed attempts, she accidentally released a swarm of piranhas. I was instantly surrounded. Annie was running out of air and on the verge of passing out. At the last second, she gave it everything she had and finally triggered the release. She was slowly lifted to the surface. Moments later, a massive palace rose from the water. We hugged each other and cheered. That's when Thomas showed up with Jimmy. Annie and I were forced into the palace at gunpoint. Inside, we saw an ancient tree, but it had clearly withered. Thomas used Jimmy as a hostage and forced us to activate the sacred tree. The moment moonlight flooded in, the tree came back to life and miraculously bloomed with moon tears. While Thomas was stunned by what he saw, Annie pretended to turn on me and shot me dead. In reality, it was a cover so I could go rescue my brother. The moonlight was fading fast, and the moon tears began to wilt. Thomas ordered his men to harvest them, but Annie sabotaged the operation. Just before the moonlight disappeared, she secured the last remaining moon tear. Right then, Arthur and his crew arrived. Annie tossed the moon tear to me, and everyone shifted their attention to chase me down. I got Jimmy to shore and took off in a boat to draw Arthur's fire. Thomas refused to accept defeat and tried to take on Jimmy one-on-one only to get beaten to a pulp.
Scheiße.
Arthur's men caught me and thought they had the moon tear, but the joke was on them. I had already switched it out. With a thunderous crash, the palace walls collapsed and the river drained completely. The curse took effect. One by one, including me, we were all trapped against the walls by vines. Annie looked at me, now turned to stone. Heartbroken, she took out the moon tear and placed it in my mouth, but nothing happened. She touched my face and walked away in tears. Not long after, I miraculously came back to life.